rewarded. So what's really going on over here, if I just write out one of the numbers, we see 0 for 104. We see 0 for 104. So what that means, right, what that means from a very technical perspective is that aggressive buyers have been absorbed by passive sellers, right? So aggressive buyers have been absorbed by passive sellers. And so this is the theory behind taking any fair value gap. So why does a fair value gap work? Well, a fair value gap is simply a function of absorption, of this case, of buyers. So we see an absorption of buyers, which means that sellers are in control. Sellers are in control at this level, right? So where, what, why? We have a fair value gap, we have a POI. Where? What are we looking for? Well, we're looking for an absorption of buyers. Now, why are we selling? The reason we're selling is because we actually get the absorption of buyers, so passive sellers are in control. And that is the only reason the market moves down. That is the only reason. And so when we see aggressive buyers failing, sellers in control, this was essentially your first position just over here, right? So that was my first position over here for about a 1 to 1.5 risk reward. Well, I think I kind of took out some partials over here. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So if we just go back to the Discord. Sorry, let me just get this up. So my next trade was essentially this over here. So I added some sizing over here. So this is what's important to understand. So if we just kind of dive into this, what you can see over here, again, 13 contracts on MES, and what we can see is we can see the same thing. So 0 for 120, 56 for 149, 297 for 552. So this is what makes it, this is interesting as well. So we're going to be breaking this down in terms of a second PO3. So if we go to PO3, this is PO3 power of 3 by 2 degrees. And so this is power of 3 by 2 degrees. If we go now to the 4-hour PO3, this is the opening price at 10 a.m. Eastern. This is the 10 a.m. EST candle, right? The candle opening at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if we continue to drive price higher, what we can see now is we are entering this area. A little bit too far. So we are entering